Hello and happy Thursday. This is Barb, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Michigan. So if you're jumping on, let me know that you're here. I am excited to share some more goodies with you. And let me know that you're here. I'm watching the comments, so hopefully I can see as everybody jumps on and puts their comments in. Making sure I have that up here correctly. Awesome. All right. I am looking for the comments. It doesn't seem to be giving those to me. I see that Taryn's on here. Hi, thank you for sharing. Just when you think you have it figured out, it isn't. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't go down far enough for me to see. Hi, Jan. Thanks for joining. I guess I'm going to have to watch my phone. I don't know. So crazy. I don't see my comments are not coming up on my screen. Oh well, it is what it is. But I'm glad that you guys are here with me. I have a couple fun projects. So much happening yesterday with the release of what is going to be leaving and staying and all those fun things. So as you are jumping on here, make sure to let me know that you're here. Let's see here. I guess I'm just going to have to use my good old trusty phone, you know, because, hi Nancy, because the comments are not coming up like they normally do, right? How fun is that? I'm going to try one more thing here. Okay. Darn. It's just so frustrating. Technology just changes all the time, it seems like. Can you guys hear me okay? That's another thing I wanted to check in on. Because I went back and tried to check on my volume. Hi, Pam. North Carolina, it's probably warm and nice there, huh? It's still a little chilly, but my husband tells me, I don't watch much TV, I'll be honest with you. But my husband tells me that it's supposed to be like in the 70s next week sometime. So you can hear me okay, Jan? Okay, perfect. Okay, I just want to make sure. Awesome. But, yeah, so let's go back, and if you're watching this on YouTube, this is being recorded on March 30th, 2023. We just got word yesterday as demonstrators on what's going to be retiring and what's staying. And so amazing. Hi, Beth Ann. I'm glad that you're here, my friend. Hi, Jan. Oh, I think I already said, I got two Jans on here. But anyway, yesterday we got to see some of the great stuff. Now, it's amazing some of the new colors coming out. I can't wait to get my hands on the new colors. The biggest thing I can tell you is, if there is a color that you really like, demonstrator, not demonstrator, hobby demo, whatever you want to say, if you like the product, make sure to order it. Now, there are going to be some big discounts on stamps. I will tell you, some stamps are $9 coming up. But that doesn't mean they're going to be there when the sale starts, which is April 4th. Okay? So again, if you're watching this on YouTube, this is a recording, so you may be watching it way late. I'm just telling you about some information that is happening with our new catalog that's coming out in May. But the retired list is going to be live April 4th. And that's the big deal. You have my phone at the highest volume, and other video and lives I watch, I don't have to. Taryn, I don't know what to say, hon. I know that depending on if I'm on my iPad or my phone or my laptop, the volume is different. So, yeah. Hi, June. We are, you're talking about the bingo, I believe, June, that I had to postpone because of my sickness. That will be rescheduled. I just haven't had time to figure all of that out with the new catalog and everything else. But I will contact you personally and give you a call, June. Hi, Shar. Thanks for sharing. So I didn't forget you. I promise. I promise. I've been trying to play catch up, and it's just me. So, and working and all that good stuff. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and I have some winners that I'm going to talk about. So let me go ahead. I am going to turn this light on because it's not good when I'm this way, but it is better on the down here. Okay, so first of all, I'm going all the way back to March 2nd. I did a drawing March 2nd. Charlene Bew, you are the winner. I believe I have your address, and you are the winner from that week. The next winner from the 18th. Hi, Sue. Hi, Carol. Thanks for sharing. Margaret Rika, you are the winner. These are the red rhinestones. You are the winner for the 18th. Okay. And then we had an Easter challenge. I did a drawing for the Easter challenge, and our winner for that is actually Miss Sue Somerville, and you get the adhesive back Milky Dots, which, boy, those sold out fast. So these are pretty awesome. I love them, and it's too bad that they are gone already. And then our winner for 323 live is a package of cards, and this is for June. June, you were just on here. So June Sukalis, is that how you pronounce it? I'm not even sure. Anyway, you are the winner of the card package. So I'm caught up on the winnings, you guys. So I wanted to make sure that I shared that. So I think I have everybody's address that were winners. All right, awesome. Okay, so let me go ahead. Hi, Robin, welcome. We are going to go ahead and we're going to get started in our stamping. If you notice, I do have a new host code right here. So if you are going to do any shopping so that I can bring you these free goodies, and I sure appreciate if you use those so that I can get some good stuff out to you if you are a winner. Arizona, Robin is watching from Arizona. Boy, I bet it's nice out there. All right, so we're going to use a couple things, well, actually stamps and things that are going to be retiring. Alrighty. I am feeling so much better, Sue. I hope I sound better. I still have just a little bit of the nasal stuff, but yes, thank the Lord, and I just appreciate all those people that have prayed for me getting through this. My husband's better too, so thank you so much. The first one that we're going to do, we're going to use a punch that's going to really make a difference in how this card looks, okay? So I'm going to grab all my parts and pieces here, and we're going to be using black, and we're going to use this trio punch. This is staying in the new catalog, so this is not retiring. However, this stamp set that we're using is retiring, and it is cute as can be. I keep wanting to go at the camera, and I'm too close. Sorry about that. So, Simply Fabulous. We're going to be using this stamp set. And the other colors are Granny Apple Green and Polish Pink. Polish Pink is retiring, and it's not going in any other color grouping. So, if you love this really pretty bright pink, you need to grab it up. Okay, Simply Fabulous is this stamp set name, and I will be honest with you, I have not had time to get a good last chance list out and print it, all of that. What I have looked at has just been PDFs online. So, but I know that this is retiring. Okay, so let's grab what we need, and I will tell you what we're doing. So we have a piece of basic white, 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. Then we have basic black, the 3 3/4 by 5. And then of course we have our polished pink, which is 8 1/2 by 5 1/2. I'm going to go ahead and just fold it in half and use my handy dandy bone folder here. that will give me this good, nice crease. And of course, you can always use your scoring tool. All right, so that's what we need. And let's see here, what do I have? I just have an extra envelope. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is let's do some stamping. So one of the biggest shockers I think most people are feeling is that the Stamparatus is being retired. Now, this is Stamparatus paper. I use it so much. So, I bet you that is something I will be purchasing, and I don't care if it's on sale. I'm purchasing it because I use it so much. And that's what I encourage you to do, that don't wait, because if it's gone, it's gone. Okay, let's pull in our white. First thing we're going to do, let's stamp our sentiment so I know where to place my flowers and such. That is going to be with the Tuxedo Black. Ooh, just about had a mess there. Welcome if you are just joining. Let me know that you're here. And if you are calling, if you are coming from a nice warm place, let us know how warm it is there, because it is chilly in Michigan still. I know Florida's warm, but it's really windy there. And Robin, that's in Arizona. Okay, so I'm really inking this up because I want a good dark coverage. Now, I will tell you that if you use the StazOn, that will give you more of a solid black. Let's stamp right there. Okay, so there's what we have, and I am going to clean as I go. I love my chamois in my little stamp case. It works out beautifully. And then next, let's go ahead and use our next color, which is going to be Granny Apple Green, and this is staying in the catalog. I don't believe this one is retiring. So I'm going to stamp one right there and ink that up again, and let's go ahead and stamp one there, just like that. And I didn't cut a white for the inside of my card. So who else? Snow, sleet in Wisconsin, rain and storms, blah. 86, Sue. I wish I was there with you, my friend. I've told you that a million times. I am looking at, well, you know, a lot of people are doing spring break right now. I don't get a spring break. If I get any vacation, it's probably going to be in like August or September, I think. I don't know. All right, Polished Pink. That's one of the retiring colors. You're in Virginia Beach, and it is 75 tomorrow. Awesome. All right, so these are like little hearts. Anyway, these are like little hearts, but they're like flowers too. And so I got to get my head up in here and make sure that I'm getting this on here correctly, because I want it right where my little flowers are there, or my green stems. And I'm going to ink this up again. Hi, Diana. All right, and then this one is just going to come right up here like that. So pretty. And the last thing I'm going to do is bring this little guy, and I'm just going to bring some of those right up there. Looks good. Fabulous. All right, let's clean this up. This is a pretty simple card, but what I think is going to make it a wow is the punching, the corner punching that I'm going to do. All right, let's close this up. I also have a cool fun fold that I'm going to do with you guys. So make sure that you hang around. All right, so what are we going to do? First of all, we are going to do some punching before we layer this together. That's important. I am going to use this triangle right here. Yeah, you can see it right there. All right, and there's no opening and closing. So all you do is we are going to go ahead and on these bigger pieces, or the more open pieces, that's where I'm going to cut. This comes right in. There's little ledges that you stick your paper in on, and get that in there, and then punch in the middle, push in the middle rather, and then turn it over this way and do the same thing. Okay, so here's what we have. Next thing, we're going to do the same here. So let's go ahead and we're going to bring in the black, punch, and then the opposite corner, bring this in, make sure it's flat. There we go. Okay, and you could save these and use them if you want, but I'm throwing them out. I have too many pieces, parts and pieces everywhere. Right? Okay, so the last thing is we're going to go ahead and we're going to punch this. Now, even though it's two lengths, we're going to go ahead and we're going to punch this out. It will work. So that's folded, and then again, I'm just going to do two hands, and then let's come in here and punch that. Okay, now we're ready to put this all together and then add our embellishments. Here's my adhesive. Pink and black is such a classy, crisp, classy kind of look, you know. So this is going to get layered right here. Make sure that you've got that little 1/4 inch all the way around. There we go. Then let's put this right on top of here. And again, this all matches right up. Just kind of a fun idea to use your punches this way. Just like that. All right, look at that. That just makes it kind of a wow card, right? It's not just a regular kind of card. And last but not least, we are going to use our beautiful brushed brass butterflies. And guess what? These are staying. Yay! We all love these little butterflies, right? So this is a brand new pack because I used up my last of the other packs. So I'm just going to, what I do is I like to keep them in here, but what I do is I just cut the very sliver off of the side, and then I can keep them in my plastic so I don't lose all the pieces everywhere. Thank you, Sue. And then we can pull this out and we can slide it back in. So there we are. Where is my pick tool? I think I was using it, and oh, here it is. It's not in the normal spot. All right, so let's put some butterflies on here. So let's go ahead and we're going to pull these big ones. I need some more putty on this. Also, you guys, all right, there's going to be some price increases in the new catalog. 43 in West Michigan. Yeah, I know, Sue. Blech. I hear ya. I'm coming that way. Aren't you in Muskegon, Sue? Muskegon area? I'm coming that way in April. I'm coming to visit Evie. Going to spend some time there. So we're going to take these little butterflies and let's put one kind of in the open spots. Okay, there. And I think we'll take a little butterfly about there. Let's grab a big butterfly and come on. There we go. And I think we need another little butterfly kind of right here. Just got back from up north. We had 13 inches of snow Saturday. Yuck, 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 yucky snow. I hope we don't get any more. I hope we're done. I think my husband finally took the, oh, you know how you put the sticks in to know where you're doing your snow, pushing your snow and all that. Now, until this gets, used to where I can get this in and out of here, yeah, this is my little trouble. There we go. Some plastics are better than others, but yeah, it slides right back in. All right, there you are, card number 1. Now, pretty simple, but using that punch, look at it, just really makes it an awesome, different design, right? Thank you. Thanks. Ugh, yucky snow. All right, let's talk about a really cool fun fold that I learned. And let's see here. Let me grab all my goodies. I'm doing good and keeping stuff clean there. Okay, I don't need these colors. I do need the black. All right. Okay, now, if you guys are butterfly lovers, okay, these are the two stamp sets we're going to use next. I've used this one a few times, and it was here before. Friday and Saturday, more snow. Ugh, no snow. Let's move to spring, right? Butterfly Brilliance. This has been around a little while, but if you like butterflies, this is such a gorgeous stamp set than any that we've had, to me. You've got a lot of variety. I think the awesome part about this too is the coordinating dies. And so I'm going to pull these out. They're both retiring, okay? So if you like them and you didn't get them, you need to get them. Brilliant Wings dies. So when you get your stamp set, it's all one piece. It's almost like a big background stamp, all together just like this. I have one that's all together, and I have one that I have cut apart, okay? So when you stamp them all together, you've got this big die. Here, okay? This cuts out all the different stamped butterflies. You can stamp the butterflies separate and just cut one out at a time if you want. There's that, okay? And then we've got these two, I'll bring this back over here. We've got these two little butterflies. They're kind of cool, alrighty. I did use those tonight. I've already cut things out of the machine. Hey Lynn, welcome. Robin says her son is retiring from the Air Force and having his party April 7th. He's moving to Bay City, Michigan. Oh, okay. That's a little ways away from where I'm located. Hopefully it'll be warm by then, yeah. Now here are two other pieces. Now, I should have grabbed what samples I had. I didn't grab them off of my cart that I have over there. But this does these little, it like cuts little holes, you know, like the butterfly fluttering. You could like spots for the fluttering of the butterfly. So there's that. This little piece is, I used this tonight, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. It impresses into it like embosses into the paper. It doesn't actually cut the paper. So that's what this is. Some really cool technique, you know, really cool dies in here that you can use. So I'm going to put these in the insides so they stick on my magnet. And then there's a second sheet with all these butterflies that you can cut out separate. And then you have this one. It actually will cut out these little rectangles like brick, so it looks like brick. So these are really awesome dies to give you some variety in different things, and especially if you're a butterfly person, okay? So I used the dies already. That way you don't have to watch me cut things out. It's already done. And then this one is leaving too. Inspired Thoughts. This one is retiring. I have used this so much, you guys. This is a really good stamp set. Lots of different occasions. And it's a font that's kind of cool, and it's dark enough where you can see it. Sometimes the fonts are thinner fonts, and they're harder to see, but this one is good. You've got congratulations. The only thing you don't have is like the actual happy birthday, but it says here, it's your time to be remembered, to feel appreciated, and to know you're celebrated. That's easily a birthday. So this is a great set, and we're using this one. All right, now let's pull out our card here. Now, sadly, Soft Succulent is leaving us. Yes, it is. So I'm using that, and I'm using that. I might be using this this ribbon. I had shared it a few times, but I'm going to use it in a different way. I think I have it in my mind on my card what I want to do. So we might use some pieces, some strings of this, which is a really cool technique. And we are going to use some retiring loose flower flourishes. Now these are the in colors, all right? Now Fresh Freesia is staying, But there's fresh freesia, polished pink, and pale papaya in these guys. And so we're going to be using these, okay? So I'm going to set them over here to the side. All right, let's get to our fun fold. 8.5 by 5.5. You're going to score it at 4 1/4 and 2 1/8. Okay, so you're going to put this in your machine, and you're going to go. You can do you can go 2 1/8, and then scoot over to 4 1/4. But that's what you need. All right, and then for the panels, I've got this really awesome brushed metallic paper, and I think last week I mentioned that it was in the annual. It's not. It is in the mini catalog. It is in the spring mini catalog, and so it will be retiring. But this soft succulent goes with this right here. Okay, so that's what we have. So I'm gonna take these for this second, and let's go ahead, and I'm gonna go ahead and put these panels down because they're gonna go on the 2 sections where there's a scoring. Okay. Thanks for joining me, everybody. As you're jumping on, just let me know that you're here. I'm so thankful that you are taking the time to watch this, whether it is replay on YouTube or if it is on Facebook. You can always see the videos on Facebook. They're always there until they decide to take them down. Same thing with YouTube. All right. And so this panel is going to go on the other side. So I'm just going to turn it over. It's easier for me to put on here and match up so that I have them even. And you need to make sure that you are not on your score. See there? It needs to be able to bend. All right, so isn't that pretty? That is just such pretty paper. Okay, so there's that. Now, the next thing we're going to do is I have cut 2 pieces, and they are 3/4 of an 1 3/4, I think, by 1/2 inch. Yep, 1 3/4 by 1/2 inch, and I have 2 of those. All you're going to do is fold those in half. They do not have to be scored perfectly. If you rather score them, go for it. You just need to fold them in half. Okay. Now, I have watched several demonstrators, so I don't have a particular demonstrator, but I've watched several demonstrators do this technique, this fun fold. It is fun. Okay, so we've got that. So the next thing we're going to do, now remember I said I took that die. I did lie. It is cut. It does cut through. Let me see. I don't know if you can really tell, but it does cut through. Not enough where you're going to see the color show, but it does cut. So I've taken that die and I've done one here and one here, and I'm going to put that on pale papaya. Okay. There we are. And pale papaya is leaving us. It's one of the in colors that's leaving, and it did not go into the color refresh anywhere. So there's that. Just a little hint of pale papaya. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is I have taken one of the dies, and I used, now what's leaving, what's retiring is the brushed metallic paper, 12 by 12 specialty paper. That's leaving us. So this is the copper, and it matches beautifully with this. So I have cut out this butterfly, and I'm going to go ahead and put that butterfly on this piece right here. And I think I'm going to cut some pieces of my little mini, the mini glue dots, not the mini, the mini dimensionals, not glue dots. All right, I'm just going to cut 2 of skinny pieces of this side there. And let's put one right here. And they're skinny enough that they're not going to show. They're going to be right in my middle section of my butterfly. And let's put that down. Okay. All right, so we're going to put that kind of right in between those guys, just like that. Alrighty. Okay, so I've got some pretty dimension going on there. Awesome. Now, I do have some vanilla, and I used the Hello from the Inspired Thoughts. And of course, we are going to use Soft Succulent. Thank you for the love, you guys. I sure appreciate your hearts. What helps me the most is sharing this with friends so that two things. When you share this, you can find it in your feed easier when you want to find it again. And it helps the algorithm. So, all right, so hello is going to go right in on my vanilla. Just like that. Just a tiny little hello, okay? I'm going to try this because, like I said, I have this in my mind. So I'm going to try this and see if it is what I want, because it's just small. And I want to see if it will fit right up here. Yeah, there we go. So that's what I wanted. So this little guy is going to go right up here at the top. Kind of right there. And I'm going to put a little bit around the, so you can see a little bit of the green. Okay, so there's what I got. And for the inside of the card, I have a piece of vanilla. Kind of like to do all my stamping, I guess, before I put it all together finalized. So let's do that. And I have one of the little butterflies right here, or moth, or whatever you want to call it. But I'm going to just do that in the green because that all just coordinates so pretty. And I'm just going to, I might have showed you this before, but this is a cool technique I learned years ago. You stamp it down, and then you barely lift it up and just tap backwards. And it just gives you the look of the butterfly flying. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to try to come really close to the camera. See that little bit of shading right there? And when it's in person, it looks like the butterfly is actually flying. So there we are. Hello, and let's see here. Thinking of you on your special day. You make a difference every day. Thinking of you, sending healing thoughts. I don't know. I'm not going to do the inside saying because I never know what I'm going to need the card for. Right? Okay. Okay, next, let's clean this last butterfly. And then we're going to put our card together. So, what are we doing? These two little pieces, let's go ahead and we're going to put this on the inside. And I don't know if I told you what size this was. This is 3.5 by 5. The reason that it's skinny is I don't want it to show right on the edge. So I'm coming over here and I'm going to leave an edge over there a little more than normal. So it's not in the center of the card. You guys follow me there? See that? Okay. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take these two guys and we are going to put them on the front of our card. Okay, just make sure you can use liquid glue or whatever. So I have it on one side. And see where your score line is? You want to make sure that you are not on your score line. Okay, make sure that you are not on your score line, just to the side of it. And then you take your other little piece and put adhesive on that. Then you're going to make sure that your fold is towards the score line so that it's an open flap. So you have these open flaps here. Okay, see that? Then you're going to take your adhesive and you're going to put that on the front here. Make sure you get that nice and good with adhesive, so whichever kind you use. And then you're going to take this piece and you're going to center it, or however you want it to be, and that's going to go on here. So gorgeous. Look at this. Oh my gosh. I just think these little indentation things really step this up. All right, but here's the fun thing. Look at this. When you open this, look at that. Isn't that cool? The copper foiler is retiring. Robin, not the copper foil, the brushed metallic specialty papers. So there is gold and I believe copper. I think there's a variety in that package. One looks more coppery. I guess that's my understanding. Excuse me. Like I said, I have not completely gone through everything, but I do have a list right here. Now you're making me second guess myself. So let me see if I can go back here to, I don't know where it would be. Okay. Copper foil sheets are retiring, yes. The gold and rose metallic specialty paper is retiring. Pearlescent paper is retiring. Delicate details treat boxes, all kinds of fun stuff. Hang on. Let me look on this side and see. Brushstroke paper, in color, texture sheet. Okay, I'm looking to see if this didn't print out completely. That's the problem. And but anyway, it does say that the copper foil sheets, and I'm confident that the brushed specialty paper is also retiring, but I'm gonna double check. But I'm pretty confident it is. I just don't have a good copy that I can print out. Okay, so we're not done. This is really, really gorgeous, right? Look at that. This is so pretty. Now, remember I said I wanted to use some of this? If you cut the edging off of this, you can get these little strings. See that? And they come off of here. Now, I don't know. I did a bunch, and I have them over here. But here is a few. So I didn't know if I wanted to add any of this or not. But it's so cool. It just made me think I might want to. But now that I have this, I don't know. This is kind of, I was thinking that for some reason I was thinking that, just like hanging down here. I don't know. That's in my head, but I think I'm going to pass because I really like this. And I have one last thing I'm going to add to this. And that's going to be these flourish little dots. Oh, I'm sorry. I have two things to add. Remember I said that I cut these other two little butterflies? I had this piece of my designer paper, the specialty paper. Yeah, Char, this paper is in the mini catalog. Anyway, I cut these two little butterflies of this. And I actually was thinking that I would bring those into the inside because there's so much on the outside. So because they were there, I just wanted to use them. And so yeah, we're going to use these dies here. Thank you. So let's do this. We'll do that one. And grab this one up. Come on there. And you'll see I've got my silicone mat here because it's nice when you don't have to worry about the sticky getting all over where you're working and stuff. Alright, so there we are. So you've got a little bit more stamping. You've got some of that fun gold on the inside. And the last thing we need to do is we need to use some of these flowers. And I'm going to use my mini glue dots and my pick tool. Maybe I don't have to. I don't know. I'm going to take the large fresh freesia and I'm going to lay that onto the mini glue dot and push it down, and then it sticks to the back of here and it sticks. So what I need is I want this so that when this opens, this flower will hold this open for me. So there we are. Okay. So if I want to, okay, I probably didn't go far enough. I did not. All right, let's see if I can do this without damaging my card. Let's see. I don't know. Yeah, it's damaged, but that's okay. I'm going to come in closer with the flower. Okay, because I want it to hold that open. See there? And then it gives this really kind of floating effect of my sentiment like that. All right, so there we're going to do that. And there's different sizes in here. There is really small and really big. So let's add some more. I'm going to add another big one. On the front. We're going to add these to the card. Now, I don't know, it's so gorgeous, but I'm trying to think. I think I'm going to add these to the specialty paper because, I don't know, it's kind of pretty on there too. I think we're going to go there. And I'm going to take another large one. And these actually stick really nice on here, honestly. So let's come over here. And let's get these tiny ones. Now, the glue dots are bigger than the tiny ones. That's the thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, we're going to stick this glue dot on there. And then I'm going to pull it off and then roll any excess over onto the back side. Okay? And let's see if we can, that's the hard part. That's what I need my pick tool for. How about if we just put one right there, a tiny one. Okay, so there we pulled in that pale papaya. And I actually think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put another large one in my inside so that this really stands up well. Okay, here we are. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, you guys. I really appreciate you being here. Let's see if I can do that. All right. Nope, I don't want that, Barb. I am striking out everywhere here. You don't want to put this on. If you're going to add more than one, make sure that it doesn't go into your vanilla. I don't know, that's kind of... Anyway, here's your card. And then when you open it, you have this beautiful inside, and it can display like this. Okay, if I can get it there so you can see. Just like that. And then you get this little floating effect on the front of your card. I love it. I think it's so gorgeous. These colors are really super pretty. Easy, but I wanted to share a couple of my favorites that are going to be leaving the catalog. And these little flowers are leaving because anything that has retiring colors in it, especially, oh, thank you, gold foil sheets, rose gold, specialty paper, the textured, the shimmer paper, distress gold. They're in the new catalog. Okay. See, okay, so the brushed paper is leaving just like I thought. So, all right. There we go. So let's grab up our cards. Now remember, if you shared the video, you'll go in, I will do a drawing to see who will be the winner. I'm trying to think. I think they'll look better if I leave them on this right here instead of going on to this. I think they'll show up better. You know what would be fun on this one is to do some splats, like with my black marker, and do some splats on this one right here. Hi Jean, I'm just ending up. Actually, I'm a little early tonight. I just have the two projects for you. One was a special fold. See this one? Anyway, there you are. So let me just tell you this. When there's more information and I have everything organized, because everything happens so quickly, stuff going on, had to work today, all that kind of stuff. I can't get everything done. Thanks, Pam. To have all the documents and everything exact. I haven't learned exactly what's not going to be there and what is going to be there. All of those things. I have seen some of it. I have looked through the new catalog. Absolutely. I'm so excited for the new catalog. Yeah, Linda, go back and watch a replay. I appreciate you guys. I'm glad that you like the cards. Make sure that you give the thumbs up if you're watching on YouTube, and subscribe so that you'll get videos as I load those there. I'll get your goodies in your mail if you were one of the winners. And let's see here really quick. I will go ahead and go back here, and I will see you guys next week, if not sooner. Okay. Make sure to use the host code if you do buy stuff. Don't wait if you want good stuff. There's a lot of the re-inkers already gone. I've looked today and it shows that they are, it doesn't say that they're discontinued yet. It just says they're not available, where they're in the list where you can't order them. So make sure that you get everything you need. My comments are down below. They're not up on my screen here. So, alrighty. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you so much, and thanks for being a blessing, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye-bye.